My name is Alba. I am 33 years old. I work in a hospital. I am a nurse. My job is to help sick people. I work long hours every day. I work during the day, and sometimes I work at night. I love my job because I like helping people. Before last year, was alone. I had no boyfriend and lived by myself. I worked all the time, and I was very tired. After work, I often visited my mother. My mother lives in a small village. She is old, so I like to help her too. Life was quiet and simple. One day, something changed. A new doctor came to work at our hospital. His name is Michael. Michael is 2 years younger than me. He is 31 years old, and he is very handsome. He is tall, with brown hair and blue eyes. He smiles a lot. All the nurses like him because he is friendly and kind. At first, I thought Michael would not notice me. I am not very slim, and I am just an ordinary woman. I don't wear fancy clothes, and I do not have long, beautiful hair. I did not think Michael would be interested in me. But then, Michael started talking to me. He was always kind to me. He asked me how I was doing. He smiled at me every day. I was surprised. I did not think someone like Michael would be interested in someone like me. One day, Michael asked if I needed a ride home. I said yes. He drove me home in his car. It was a nice car, and we talked the whole way. We talked about work, our lives, and our families. I felt very happy talking to him. Michael was easy to talk to. After that, Michael often drove me home. Sometimes, he would bring me coffee or tea at work. We would sit together in the cafeteria during lunch and talk. I started to like him more and more. I looked forward to seeing him every day. Then, one weekend, Michael asked if I wanted to go to the movies. We both had a day off, so I said yes. We went to see a movie together, and after the movie, we went for a walk. We talked for hours. I was so happy. I thought maybe Michael liked me as much as I liked him. But then, a few days later, Michael told me something surprising. He said, "Anna, I need to tell you something. I am married." I was shocked. I did not know he had a wife. He never talked about his wife, and he did not wear a wedding ring. Michael explained that he had been married for 5 years. His wife's name is Laura. They do not have any children. He said he was not happy in his marriage. He said they did not have much in common. They did not spend much time together. They had different interests. Michael told me he liked spending time with me because I made him happy. He said he felt comfortable with me. He told me I was easy to talk to, and he enjoyed being around me. I didn't know what to do. I liked Michael very much, but I didn't want to cause any problems. I started to think a lot. I wondered why Michael liked me if he already had a wife. His wife was probably very beautiful, and I didn't understand why he would want to spend time with me. I thought about it every day. I was confused. I didn't know if I should continue seeing Michael or if I should stop. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but I was happy spending time with him. A few days later, something happened. I went to the big supermarket in the city. I was there to buy food. As I walked through the aisles, I heard a familiar voice. It was Michael. He was talking to someone. I saw him before he saw me. He was with a woman. I guessed it was his wife, Laura. Laura was very beautiful. She was tall and elegant. She looked like a model. She wore expensive clothes, and she smiled a lot. They were laughing together, and they looked very happy. I felt sad. I didn't know what to do. I left the supermarket quickly. I didn't want them to see me. I went home and thought about it. I felt confused. Why did Michael spend time with me if he had a beautiful wife? Why did he choose to talk to me? I started to think about my situation. I didn't want to be the other woman in Michael's life. I wanted to make the right decision, but it was hard. I knew I had to talk to Michael and figure out what to do. Later that night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about Michael. I thought about how kind he was to me and how much I enjoyed spending time with him. But I also thought about his wife. She was beautiful and looked perfect. I didn't understand why Michael would choose to be with me when he had a beautiful wife. The next day, I went to work feeling tired and sad. I didn't want to see Michael, but I knew I had to talk to him. When I saw him, he smiled at me like everything was normal. But I couldn't smile back. I needed to know what was really going on. Michael, we need to talk, I said. He looked at me, confused. What's wrong, Anna? He asked. I saw you at the supermarket with your wife, I said. You looked happy. I don't understand why. You are spending time with me if you are happy with her. Michael looked sad. I'm not happy, Anna, he said. Laura and I don't have the same connection that you and I have. With you, I can be myself. You make me feel alive. I didn't know what to say. I liked Michael, but I didn't want to be the reason someone's marriage fell apart. I decided to give myself some time to think. I told Michael that I needed space. Over the next few days, I thought about everything. I talked to my best friend, Sarah, and told her about Michael. Sarah is always honest with me, she told me. Alba, you deserve someone who can be with you fully. Don't settle for less. I knew she was right. I needed to think about my own happiness and what I wanted in life. A week later, Michael called me. He wanted to meet and talk. I was nervous, but I knew I had to be honest with him. We met at a park, and I told him how I felt. Michael, I care about you, but I can't be in this situation, I said. You need to decide what you really want. If you're not happy with Laura, you should talk to her. But I can't be the other woman. Michael looked sad but understood. I care about you, Anna, he said. I'll think about everything. I just want you to be happy. We said goodbye, And I walked home feeling both sad and strong. I knew, made the right decision, but it wasn't easy. Life is full of difficult choices, but sometimes, we have to choose what is best for ourselves. Hi, everyone. My name is Luis and today, I want to talk to you about something very important. It's about not giving up. Yes, never giving up. Life is like a big, long journey. Sometimes, it is easy. Sometimes, it is hard. We all have dreams. We all have goals. But sometimes, we face problems. We feel tired. We feel sad. We think, I can't do this. But, you must remember, never give up. When you were a baby, you wanted to walk. Did you fall? Yes, many times. But did you stop trying? No, you kept trying until you walked. This is the same with your dreams and goals. You must keep trying. Think of a tree. When you plant a seed, do you see a tree the next day? No. It takes time. You water it. You give it sunlight. Slowly, it grows. Your dreams are like that seed. They need time. They need effort. They need patience. Do not stop watering your dreams. Do not stop giving them light. Sometimes, you will fail. That is okay. Failure is not the end. It is a lesson. Think of a scientist. When a scientist tries an experiment and it fails, do they stop? No. They learn from it. They try again. You must be like that scientist. Learn from your mistakes. Think of all the great people in history. Did they give up? No, they faced many problems. But, they kept going. You can be like them. You can achieve great things if you never give up. Thomas Edison was a great inventor. He invented the light bulb. But did you know he failed many times before he succeeded? He tried over 1,000 times before he made the light bulb work. Can you imagine that? Over 1,000 times. Most people would give up after a few tries. But not Edison. He kept going. He believed in his dream. He learned from his mistakes. And finally, he succeeded. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players, said, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions I have been entrusted to take the game-winning shot and I missed. I have failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. So, when you feel like giving up, think of your favorite athlete. Remember their hard work. Remember their failures. And remember their success. You can be like them if you never give up. J.K. Rowling. Do you know her? She is the author of the Harry Potter books. These books are loved by millions of people around the world. But did you know she faced many rejections before her books were published? She was a single mother. She had very little money. Practicing listening with stories in English is one of the most effective ways to improve your language skills. She wrote her first Harry Potter book in cafes. She sent her book to many publishers. They all said no, but she did not give up. She believed in her story. She kept trying. Finally, one publisher said yes. And today, her books are famous. They have made her very successful. What if she had given up? We would not have Harry Potter today. So, remember J.K. Rowling when you face rejection. It is not the end. Keep trying. Believe in your dream. Let's talk about you now. Yes, you. You have dreams. You have goals. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Maybe you want to be an artist. Whatever your dream is, it is possible. But you must work hard. You must face challenges. Let me tell you about a man named Nick Vujicic. Nick was born without arms and legs. Can you imagine that? It must be very hard. But Nick did not give up. He learned to do many things. He can swim. He can type. He can even surf. He travels around the world to give speeches. He inspires people with his story. He shows them that anything is possible if you never give up. Nick says, "If I fail, I try again, and again, and again." If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? So, when you face a big challenge, think of Nick. If he can do it, so can you. Sometimes, we need help. That is okay. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Your family, your friends, your teachers, they are there to help you. They want to see you succeed. Do not feel shy. Do not feel weak. Asking for help is a strength. It shows that you are serious about your dreams. It shows that you are willing to learn. So, if you need help, ask for it. Let's talk about the power of words. Words are very powerful. They can lift you up, and they can bring you down. When you are learning English, the words you use are especially important. Be careful with your words and choose them wisely. First, let's think about positive words. Positive words can give you strength. They can keep you motivated. When you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, "I can learn English." Say, "I will try again today." Say, "I will never give up." These positive words will help you feel strong. They will give you energy to keep going. Positive words can also help you when you face challenges. Maybe you find a word you do not understand. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," say, "I can learn this word." Instead of saying, "I will never get it," say, "I will keep trying." Positive words change the way you think. They make you believe in yourself. They make you feel that you can achieve your goals. Now, let's talk about negative words. Negative words are not good for you. They can make you feel weak. They can make you want to give up. When you say, "I can't learn English," you are telling your brain to stop trying. You are making it harder for yourself. Negative words create a barrier in your mind. They stop you from reaching your goals. Avoid using negative words. Instead of saying, "I'm bad at English," say, "I'm learning English." Instead of saying, "I always make mistakes," say, "Mistakes help me learn." Remember, everyone makes mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. They are not something to be afraid of. They are something to learn from. Speak words of encouragement. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to learn. You're on a journey. It may be long. It may be hard, but with positive words and a positive attitude, you will reach your goal. Never give up. You can do it.